If you have an online business and you feel like you're attracting all these people, but none of them seem like they can afford your services or your product, they all seem broke, or they're just not serious enough to actually buy the thing and solve their problem, I'm gonna explain exactly why you're having this problem, and I'm gonna explain how you can fix this. This can be applied to many different businesses, but specifically if you have an online coaching business and you charge a lot of money for it, this is really gonna help you out. It's gonna help you filter out all the bad people and only leave you the most serious people who are willing to invest in you. This is how I discovered this problem. I was posting constantly on social media, I was spending a lot of money on ads, and I was getting leads, but all these people would come in and I was super excited because I was like, man, I'm getting leads for so cheap. A lot of people are coming in, but when I would have conversations with these people, they were either not serious, but they would claim they're serious. But when it came down to paying, they would just ghost you or say, oh, I'll get back to you. And it's really frustrating because you have all these people in the pipeline. You can't tell if they're serious or not because they say they are, but they don't act like it. And so I thought it was things like my targeting. I thought it was things like my niche, but it really came down to the thing that was really unexpected for me, and that is the things that you say in your ads, in your videos, in your copy. Everything that you say in your videos is going to be the most needle moving driver that actually gets the quality people into your world. So there's a golden rule in marketing. We're always taught to talk about people's pain points, so their problems that they're going through, and their desires, where they want to be. They don't tell you that you need to be talking about specific pain points and desires though, because some of these general pain points actually attract all these people that are not serious. And you may subconsciously be saying these things in your ads without knowing it. And that was the trickiest part for me to adjust, because I thought I was talking about the right pain points, but all it did was attract too many people that were unqualified. So there are general problems that your entire niche is having. Let's just say you teach guitar. If I said in my ad, are you looking for an affordable way to learn how to play the guitar? Who do you think that is going to attract? That's going to attract the people that are looking for a cheap fix, a budget option, and people who aren't completely dedicated, because again, what you're offering is an affordable price. So if you have a cheap price and in your ads you talk about how cheap your service is, guess who you're going to attract? Cheap people. People who have a serious problem and they are serious about solving it. They don't look for a cheap fix, they look for the best fix. And I'll give you an example. If I told you that you could grow your business, I could show you how to run ads profitably, you would make 13 times your investment if you bought the $7 ebook, would you truly believe that that $7 ebook is going to solve all the problems in your business? And even if you bought a $7 ebook, would you truly fully commit to reading all of it and doing every single thing in there in order to solve the problem? The chances are very unlikely. If you told me that all my business problems could be solved from a $7 ebook, I'd be like, psh, yeah, right. There's no way. In my mind, I'm already perceiving it as a cheap item, so it's not going to fully fix my problem. And if I have a major problem, I want a specific fix, and the more expensive it is, the more I'm going to have skin in the game to actually consume the material and then actually execute on it. But at the same time, in my head, I perceive it as more valuable anyways. If I had two instruments, let's say I had two saxophones, you've never heard of any of the brands, you've never heard what they sounded like, and I told you one was $99, and then I told you the other one was $20,000. Without hearing either one of them, which one would you assume sounds better? The $20,000 one. Now, when I start playing the saxophone, the $99 one, subconsciously in the back of your mind, you're going to be looking for flaws and reasons why it's so cheap. If I start playing the expensive saxophone, you're going to start subconsciously thinking about reasons why it's more expensive and why it sounds better. It could be completely placebo and fake. They could be the same saxophones, but subconsciously in your mind, you're creating all these reasons why one sounds better than the other because of the perception of the value based on the pricing. So again, if you talk about general problems, you're going to attract the general public. You're going to attract everybody, including all the low quality people. If you want to attract the people that can actually afford you and the people that are absolutely serious about it, then you need to talk about specific problems that only people who are putting in the effort and can actually afford you are going through. If there's someone who's serious about playing the guitar and they want to do it as a career, You can talk about problems like, are you posting guitar videos on social media every single day? You play better than the other people that have millions of followers, but you know you're doing something wrong because you aren't getting as much engagement as you'd like. You see how specific that problem is? If somebody who isn't putting in the effort and posting every day, if somebody's not going through that situation, they're not going to be able to relate to it, and they're not going to be attracted to your message. And that's what you want to do. You want to push away all the people that are not serious about this. Now, somebody who's going through that exact situation, they're going to be like, how did he know that's exactly what I'm going through? And if you can explain somebody's situation better than they can themselves, they automatically assume that you have a solution for it. And that's how you build authority, and that's how you build trust, is if you can understand somebody's situation so well, articulate it, and say it so well that they're like, wow, how did he know that? And having a high price helps because, again, the perception of value, like I explained earlier, but again, you want to talk about specific problems. Problems that only people who are trying are going through, people who know they have a problem, people who are looking for a solution. These are the types of things that you should say in your marketing. So think about your niche. Think about what are some of the hurdles that they're going through right now and the effort that they're putting in to try to get to a certain desire that they want. Those are the pain points. Those are the desires that you should be specifically talking about if you want to attract the best types of clients. But again, you're going to push away the best people if you talk about general problems like cheap fixes, budget options, because again, people who have a serious problem are looking for a serious solution. They don't believe that the cheap fix is going to do it for them. This took a long time for me to wrap my mind around and actually execute it in my marketing. But I guarantee you, if you take what I've just said and truly frame your marketing around these specific problems, you're going to attract a lot more high quality people. If you want to learn more about how to grow a coaching business and attract more of these high quality leads, I'm going to leave a link down below so that you can book a call with me. I've helped a lot of creatives accomplish this. And if you're tired of watching all these YouTube videos that are contradicting each other and telling you different things and you just want a streamlined process, I'll leave the link down below to book a call. Regardless, I hope this was valuable and gave you a different perspective on marketing. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend that you think would benefit from it, and I'll see you in the next one.